It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the teams from Super Bowl 49 and that goal line pick. It's the Seahawks and the Pats, and it's coming up next.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we want to walk in the building.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. A penalty marker is down as he gets up close to the 35, but this one might be coming back a bit. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Toss, right side, Charbonnet. Strong. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The tight end Fant in motion. A first down throw for Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's in! Noah Fant! Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And what stands out the most about Murphy, Mike, is just his ability to play with leverage. He's quick, he can disrupt, and he is so good against those double teams. 5 sacks, 8.5 tackles for loss his last year in college, both career highs. I think he's a young defensive player that has a chance to be really good at the NFL level. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain, fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, Gibson. Down the sideline, past the 40. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. To throw on first down is May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, it's May. That one taken in. Touchdown, New England. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Gino. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a give, running right. It's Stevenson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Throwing on 2nd down, May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Wow! And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and he'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Gibson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. This one complete to Bourne. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Cole Strange, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Howell. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That one taken in by Douglas.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he's on to punt for New England. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. Room up the sideline at the 45. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
14, Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. The motion man here is Bourne. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. Has completed to Douglas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The veteran big Jonathan Hankins in there to end it.
2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now Gibson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd down, 3 to go. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 4th down, it's Chad Ryland for the Patriots field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. 3rd and 6. Howell. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Offense.
Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll start out here with an option to the left. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense. Still third down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Now it's Howe. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Now he'll run it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Brissett. He'll get this out wide.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Third down and 9. To throw is Brissett. He's got his big tight end, Henry. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, New England. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw again. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, Brissett. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. Good looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air again is Brissett. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll take it on in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Lockett brings it in out wide. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Howell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On comes the punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a short pickup there, only up to about the 10-yard line. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the Lions who were able to come away with the home victory. Jared Goff, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Green Bay to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The Patriots got solid play out of their quarterback in that first half. That's Jacoby Brissett. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. On the return, here comes Gibson. Ho-ho! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On play action, Brissett. That one knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. Complete to the former Buckeye Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play action, and here's... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
We're set now on first down. Into the hands of Juju. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. This one complete to Bourne. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Brissett gonna throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now, Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, it's Brissett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's Howell. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Howell. taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Lockett headed in motion. Charbonnet going to try to bull his way in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Still second down.
They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up here, first and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. 1st and 10. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense. This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here is Brissett. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that is incomplete. And now the punting unit will come up, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And that'll be batted down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They send him right out of the slot. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Brissett. open man is Douglas. It's complete.
Offside. Defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. That one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Here's Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need one right now. 3rd and long. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Quarterback did everything in his power on that play, Mike, except get the ball out of his hands. I like the aggressiveness of maintaining the ball and trying to get something downfield. But after you break the initial sack attempt, that ball's got to come out. Do not give them another hit on you, and definitely don't take a sack.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Now a run with Charbonnet. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Open man there. It is Bourne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. Throwing, Brissett. That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. To the air again is Brissett. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.